There's no speed limit. There's nothing to slow you down but the chicane. It's the BMRC Motorcycle Racing Show, where there's no speed limit. Watch interviews and highlights from race day. Get to know the riders. I promise you'll like their bikes. Watch the BMRC Motorcycle Racing Show now on Bermuda Sports Network. It's the BMRC Motorcycle Racing Show, where there's no speed limit.
All right, we're here right here in the pizza house camp right here. We got Jazari, we got Waitiku, we got our boy Robert DeVent, we got Coach Shannon Casey. You can see we guys are getting their Jazari's bike right there ready for the 150 for the GP80 class here. How's things been going so far right there riding your bike so far there, Jazari?
Well, last race day my bike was acting up because the engine just stopped working. So this week my bike's working perfectly and I'm riding to have fun.
All right, well I see you're definitely doing real good out there. This next race right here, I see you got this, like I was explaining earlier, you got the scooters in there as well. You think you might be able to give Kenny more of a push this time?
Yes, because if I get a great start, I might be able to race with him.
All right. That's my boy Jazari. All right, we also got Waitika, who's riding in the GP125 class today. I mean, he did have a little spill a little bit earlier today, but earlier on, like later on when I saw him when he was riding in the next class, he was actually doing pretty good. How are you actually feeling so far today besides your messed up hand here?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good, yeah. The hands is okay when I ride. So I don't even feel it. So it's just okay. All right.
But the main thing is you got one more race coming up. As long as you could just keep it on two wheels, that's one of the main things what matters, right?
Yeah. I might not even ride because it's too big for my glove.
All right, that's all understandable. Safety first, right?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. Also, we got my boy right here. We got Robert DeVent. He's been in and out of the pizza house camping, you know what I mean? Doing his own thing right here. The bike you're riding today, GP80, right? All right, he's actually riding a GP80 in the 80 class right there. He's in the mixed group right there with the 70cc scooters versus all the 80s and all that there as well. How you feeling today on the bike today so far?
I'm feeling all right. I had a little bit of issues this morning. I had some brake issues, but all in all, it's all right. I'm just not used to it. It's first day back out in a little while, but it's...
So basically what you're saying, it's been a while since you've been on the 80. You're getting used to those GP125s and going back a couple steps. It feels a little different, huh?
Yeah, it feels a whole lot different. The power's different, but hey, I'm riding it for what I'm got.
All right, that's definitely a good thing.
Well, yeah, I know Fletcher really wants to win, but I'm not just going to give up the win like that. He's got to work. He's got to work his hardest to get across me. I'm not just going to give up and let him go. So he's got to push as much as he can.
All right. So, Rob, we look forward to seeing you in the next race there.
Yeah.
Peter DeSera out there. We can take some time. You don't want to get off your seat. So just sit back and relax. And we got a nice cool summer breeze. But the grip level is still up. It's only going to affect these riders' confidence right now. When they see rain on their visors, they think that it's going to be slip. But the humidity that's up today, the grip is still the same as it has been all day. As Jordan Fletcher is looking to take a win for the day. Keanu Wilson is taking his time to get up to speed, as it's the first time he's ridden this bike and the first time riding in mixed conditions. Jordan Fletcher is competing all season, challenging Bruce Grillo for the championship lead, as he leads the group into the hairpin corner before the carousel. Coach on the rank tries to shove him up the inside. Coach on the ramp makes a move on Keanu, leading. Now Keanu Wilson is back in third place. Jordan Fletcher leads the group. First place putting distance between Coach on the ramp and Keanu Wilson. Coach on the ramp late breaking Keanu into the bus stop corner. Keanu takes the inside line, tries to lay on top of Coach on the ramp, but isn't able to make it as he comes into the infield. He late breaks Keanu. Keanu Wilson now starts back up into second place. Now he's got some ground to make up on his rival, Jordan Fletcher, who's put quite a bit of distance in between himself and the rest of the pack. Keanu Wilson now in second place, has it all to make up. Jordan Fletcher in first place, coming to turn 2 in the double apex right-hand corner. Keanu Wilson on that 250cc 4-stroke machine is now making up ground after having a slow start to the race. Coach Durant out there has been putting some distance, making it hard for Keanu to put distance between himself. Coach Durant has been late breaking Keanu every chance he gets, but now that Keanu has been able to get a little bit of free space, is making up ground on Jordan Fletcher, our scoring leader. Jordan Fletcher is taking second place in the 2 first races. He said that wasn't good enough, and that he wants to try to do one battle this round. But Keanu Wilson has made up substantial ground in this one lap after getting across Coach Getting that 250 power down, he backs it into that last European corner, flicking it through the chicane, and getting the power down, coming to the final corner to start finish straight away. We're going to have Jordan Fletcher leading, followed now closely by Keanu Wilson in second place. Coach Durant has lost substantial ground in the 2 race leaders, although he is up there battling head-to-head with Keanu for a bit. I think it was Keanu just trying to get ready, feeling out the conditions as it's still raining a bit, trying to make sure that he has a good feeling for the bike in this condition before he tries to mount his challenge against Jordan Fletcher. As he closes up in the hairpin into the carousel, Jordan Fletcher now has Keanu Wilson on his tail, one bike length behind. Keanu Wilson's going to try to line him up for the bottom hairpin going to the back straightaway. As they get the power down, Jordan Fletcher brakes late, brakes deep, not allowing Keanu Wilson to get cross. They come down the back straightaway. Keanu Wilson can try to get that power down, but that 125 is not any slow. And Keanu's got to try to make it up coming out of the corners where the 4-stroke has the power. As they come into out of the bus stop corner, going to the final hairpin before the chicane, Keanu is now right on the back of Jordan Fletcher. And we're about to have a race. Keanu is going to try to make a move on Jordan Fletcher very shortly. As Keanu Wilson tries to score up the inside, Jordan Fletcher carries a little bit more corner speed to get himself down to the final hairpin and to the back straightaway. Jordan Fletcher still leads the 125 classification with that metric at 125 cc 2-stroke, followed closely by Keanu Wilson, that number 18 250 cc 4-stroke. It's the battle of the strokes. Which one's going to win? 2 versus 4. The everlasting argument. Keanu tries to get a little tighter line coming out, but Jordan Fletcher again closes the door. As they come into the start finish straightaway, Keanu tries to screw up the corner a bit. Jordan Fletcher still leads into turn 1 as Keanu Wilson makes up a little bit of ground into turn 1. He breaks a little bit deeper into turn 2. Coach Durant in third place. As Keanu Wilson is right on the periphery of Jordan Fletcher right now. They go into the hairpin corner before the carousel. Keanu squares it up and tries to go around the outside, but again, Jordan Fletcher blocks that inside line. And here we go, again, blocking the inside line. Jordan Fletcher, our current race leader on that 41 Magic machine. Keanu Wilson is right on the outside of him. As they score up the corner, Keanu is going to try to get the inside line to get driver to the back straightaway. But Jordan Fletcher blocks the inside line. Keanu tries to break a little bit deeper into the bus stop corner. As Jordan Fletcher pulls him through, heading down to the hairpin before the bus stop. Fire chicane. Here we are at halfway distance. Halfway distance. Jordan Fletcher still leads Keanu Wilson. It looks like Keanu Wilson is about to turn up the wick. The sun's coming back out. The ride's going to feel a little bit more confident. We're not going to see any more raindrops. Keanu Wilson tries to ride around the outside of Jordan Fletcher. He late breaks on the outside of him. It's going to screw up the corner. It's going to dive on the inside. It's going to try to get that power down. But again, Jordan Fletcher closes the door. Coach Durant, again, like Jordan Fletcher, is a rookie in the class this season. Jordan Fletcher's been down here week in and week out trying to get his speed up so he can challenge Bruce Grillo for the championship. Bruce Grillo's been running away this season with it, but every weekend, Jordan Fletcher gets a little bit quicker. And here he is, battling against one of Bruce's old rivals, Keanu Wilson. As Keanu Wilson is going to look to dial up the inside, but Jordan Fletcher closes the door. Keanu Wilson used to race in the 125cc class against our current champion, Bruce the Gorilla. He and Bruce used to battle week in and week out. So far today, Keanu Wilson's taken 2 race wins. But right now, Jordan Fletcher's trying to take his first win of the day, so he can take over the overall lead in the 125 classification. But Keanu Wilson shows him in turn 2 and takes over the lead. Late breaks into the hairpin corner before the cast out, trying to block the inside of Jordan Fletcher and gets that power on that 250. That's where those 250s are strong, getting out of the corners. But Jordan Fletcher's bike isn't a slug. Once they get back into the straightaway, Jordan's going to try to get that power down. But as I said, Keanu looks like he's gotten more comfortable with the conditions. The rain stopped. The water's evaporated. The water's come off the visors. And Keanu is trying to put some distance between himself and Jordan Fletcher. Next up, after this 125 race, we'll have the final race of the day in the Superbike class. We had the Superbike and the Supermoto class merged. So far today, Shannon Superman Casey has taken 2 wins. Cody Souza Sanks has put in a valiant effort, battling with Shannon for the first half of the race in both races, but unfortunately has made mistakes. First race, he got caught up with a lapper. The second race, he breaks a little bit too deep and outbroke. But as it stands currently, his championship rival, Peter Cicero, that number 7 Supermoto machine, will be in tied in points with Keanu Wilson after today's round. We're winding down to the final laps of the race. Koshan Durant put up a valiant effort early on, battling head-to-head with Keanu Wilson. But as Keanu got more comfortable with the weather, he upped his gear, put his head down, got across Koshan, and then Jordan Fletcher, and now maintains a substantial lead in first position. After being off of the 125 bikes for a couple years, and only his second run on a 250cc 4-stroke GP machine has proven to be quite the adversary for Jordan Fletcher, who's trying to challenge Bruce the Gorilla for the 125 championship this season. With 1 lap remaining, Keanu Wilson leads, followed closely by Jordan Fletcher on that number 41 Metric Kit 125cc machine. Koshan Durant in 3rd position on that Honda RS 125. Again, we want to thank everybody for coming out. It's been a great day for racing action. Rain, blow, or shine, we will race. Intermittent weather included. Again, our next race will be September 25th here at the Bermuda Motorsports Park in Southside St. David. Racing action starts at 1 p.m. sharp. If you weren't here to catch all the races today, or if you're interested in seeing some behind-the-scenes interviews and footage of our riders getting ready for the races, tune in this week Wednesday at 8 p.m. to BSN Channel 82. That's Cablevision Channel 82 to catch the Bermuda Motorcycle Racing Show as Jordan Fletcher now closes up for Keanu Wilson. Into the final lap, into the final chicane. Jordan Fletcher's trying to make up his move, and he tries to get the inside line as Keanu Wilson comes out of the final chicane. Can he get the drive with Keanu Wilson? No. Jordan Fletcher takes 3 second place finishes of the day, and now will sit tied for first position overall in the GP 125 class with Bruce the Gorilla Jr.
Well, here we are with 4 rounds left to go. Bruce the Gorilla's out in Isle of Man competing in track and field. So Keanu Wilson has taken his place on the number 18 bike. Keanu, my cousin, was unable to compete in the Supermoto run this week because his bike's messed up. So in filling in for Bruce and keeping our sponsors out there on track, Keanu has been down there training with Jordan Fletcher and myself, getting them up to speed. So so far today, Keanu has taken 2 wins on behalf of the team. Jordan Fletcher, who rides with us but not necessarily for Team Tune, is trying to mount his challenge a little bit further against Bruce the Gorilla. Coming into this run, he is 60 points behind. Now, after 2 races, they're only 20 points behind. So it's going to be interesting for the championship for the rest of the season, and Jordan Fletcher trying to get 1 up on Bruce. Shay Darrow, though, as you see, Shay has put on his mini motard. All this season, Shea has been on a 150cc 4-stroke Supermoto. After conversation with Shea, he said that he wasn't really comfortable with the Supermoto style. Coming up through the mini bike ranks, he said that he really likes the GP style. So he brought back out his 70cc bike. Now, he won the championship on the 70. That's an 18 horsepower bike. Right now, he's competing against bikes at like 26 horsepower. So although it's down on power, he got a 1 win today and a 2nd place. He's good enough for a win in the third race. So overall, the team's been really good. We are down 2 riders. Bruce is out, and Kewan Gilbert, our Supermoto rider, broke his wrist around cup match in a street bike accident. He will be back in our next round as his cast comes out for Tuesday. But Team 2 will not be here next race day, as we'll be out in VIR competing in a USGPRU and CCS race event. So stay tuned for updates as we're looking to take on USA.
Thanks for watching the Bermuda Motorcycle Racing Show on Bermuda's only local sports channel, Bermuda Sports Network.